Number 7. As it is the law of nature that, in general, a due proportion of time be set apart to the worship of God, so by his word, by a positive moral and perpetual commandment binding all men in all ages, he has particularly appointed one day in 7 for a Sabbath to be kept holy unto him, which was Saturday, which from the beginning of the world to the resurrection of Christ was the last day of the week, and from the resurrection of Christ was changed into the first day of the week, in which in Scripture is called the Lord's Day, and is to be continued to the end of the world as the Christian Sabbath. This particular one and the next one explain a lot of the issues that I had growing up as a child in a very reformed, Christian reformed even, community, at which one point my family was told that we were going to hell for playing wiffle ball on Sunday. I think the I think the issues here are evident without having to read the text, as we just magically changed the Lord's Day. So again, speaking to those under the Old Covenant about obeying the Old Covenant, and oddly enough, we see in Romans 8 Christ fulfilled the requirements of the law in us. The law didn't go away. We just don't have to follow the Old Covenant law. And if you're going to be consistent about following the Old Covenant law, then we should be doing all of the 631 commandments. And we're not. So, again, this is this absurd thing where, well, until resurrection of Christ, it was on Saturday, and then we just switched it over to Sunday. The Sabbath is to be kept holy unto the Lord, when men, after a due preparing of their hearts, and ordering of their common affairs beforehand, do not only observe a holy rest on the day from their own works, words, and thoughts about their worldly employments and recreations, but also are taken up the whole time in the public and private exercises of his worship, in the duties of necessity and mercy. So the Pharisees, who were holding this strict Sabbath that was outside of the covenants that they were in, were conspiring how to destroy Jesus because they didn't follow his traditions. Just like this tradition, this invented tradition of Saturday became Sunday. These are just things that destroy people's faith.